this. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich, then went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I live it ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did the lady go miss? Ay, her she was murdered, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught a little rhythm. She caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens.
To kick off for the Falcons.
The ball on the tee. We're set for football. And we are underway from Atlanta. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay. Him up 5, 1st and 15. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
To the 27.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. This time, Jackson will throw it. He'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards on that one, and a Raven first. Now Jackson on 1st down. Will find Dobbins out of the backfield. It's a gain of 7. And it'll make it 2nd down. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At the 50-yard line.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
A gain of 12.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it and run time, and he picks up a 1st down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Down left side on the swing pass. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. Jackson firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
And 11 at the 23-yard line.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. To throw is Jackson. They go screen. This is Ingram. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there of 20 yards. They'll look to run with Ingram. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. Back at the 5-yard line now. 2nd and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Baltimore.
A 5-yard touchdown. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
Justin Tucker lining up for the extra point.
Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. And they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 23. Smith, his first carry. And he'll get this one up to the 26.
Ito Smith.
Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down.
Queen on the tackle.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
On 2nd down, it's Smith. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ravens 7, Falcons nothing.
On 3rd down, Ryan. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
At the 41-yard line.
First down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Third down.
This time he'll look to throw. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
Miles Boykin, 34 yards. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. Tucker now for the extra point.
For the extra point.
And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Ravens 14, Falcons nothing. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
5-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. This one caught by Ridley. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 12 yards there and a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Ryan. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. This is Smith. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. That flag's come flying in where the Falcons moved early. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Ryan. Got his man. That's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty.
Complete to Julio Jones. A gain of 14. Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 28-yard line.
On 2nd down now, it's Smith. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll run it now with Smith. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Ryan. Incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Now Ryan. And he comes back with one complete.
Ryan's pass.
And they stop him short of the first, as he can only get to the 20. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Hey, Tuesday.
So it looks like somebody may have forgotten the snap count. And a 5-yard penalty ensues. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. And it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ryan. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And these guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
At their own 24-yard line.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, and now it's 2nd down.
A.J. Terrell on the coverage.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters.